Hold on, buddy. Ugh. Whoever's jumped in, give me just a moment and I'll go down with the critters. I'm trying to get my tripod thingy, and I do not know where I sat it. That's awesome. Let's see. Oh no, what'd I do with it? It's somewhere. Did I leave it downstairs? Don't know. Y'all good, puppies? All right. Where? Hey, Bunkin. Hey, Bunkin. Rah, 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 rah. Where's my stuff, bud? I can't find it. Well, that ain't good. It's somewhere. Just don't know where. Well. I guess I'm going tripodless. That's okay. That's okay. All right. We got 6 in the chat. Is anybody saying anything? I don't know who all's here. Hey, bud. Here, I'll turn it around so you can be seen. There's the big man. Here, I got you some mango. Hold on. Hold on. Can hear Duncan doing his love. Oh, yeah, I just walked up. So I was trying to find my tripod, but I have no idea where I sat it. Hey, bud. Can we boof? There it is. Here you go. Oh, that's a huge clump. Can we do it one more time? Come here, burr. There we go. There's some mangoes. Give me a minute, bud. I'll come in there with you. I was gonna try to have this set up to where I didn't have to hold this thing as much. But we just gonna have to, ain't that right, bro? Ain't that right, bro? Good evening from Florida. Hello, Florida. We are connected states. Ain't that right, bud? Oh, we're gonna see it? Here, hold on. We're gonna see it. Can we see it? Can we see it? Can we see it? You're gonna be a good boy, see it? That's a good boy! There we go. Oh, you dropped it, buddy. It's right there. I can't reach that far. I ain't got that long arms. But if you'll give me just a moment, I'll come in there with you. So how was everyone? Good evening from Florida. Hi, Duncan. I'm trying to read. I'm trying to catch up. I know there's only 3 comments, but I'm having to watch him. I'm having to listen to baby goats, and then enjoying the noises for sure. Very, very good. Can we go? Bruh. You gotta go. Bruh. Come on, one more. Bruh. There we go. I'll take that. And then you have a hi, Duncan. Let's see. Joe says hi. Here you go. Yep. Oh, buddy, you gotta stop ripping them out of my hand so fast, because I don't know if you're dropping them. Here we go, bud. Look at the little teethers. Yum, 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 yum. I'm really my tripod. My hands are tired. Been working all day. Ain't that right, buddy? You're so cute. Here, give you one more, and you gotta wait because we gotta go check on the the babies to see if they ate all their. Oh, hold on. I'll go there. Yum, yum, yum. There we go. Now we gotta go check on the babies. Let's see. I haven't heard them go. There they are. Bet, bet, bet. They're the babies. You're not gonna come near me? Look at them. There's Munchkin, and that's Brew. Y'all could care less. They just got their bottles, so they're content. And Jim Bunkin's always a good boy. He's always a good boy. I don't have nothing, see? Yeah, I don't have nothing. Hi, Duncan. Love the bark from Kentucky. She said she loves your bark. Miss Cindy said, love your bark. How's that sound, bud? See if we can get him to do it. Can we go? Brr. There it is. Oh, I was gonna set my tripod. I know I keep complaining about my tripod, but I'm so bad about setting things down and then not really realizing where I put them. But it's not in there either. I just gotta let that go until somebody runs across it. Ain't that right, buddy? Ain't that right? Because this gimbal does not work right when I do this. Let's see. Cutie patooties love Duncan's new siblings. They are a handful. We had them in the we had them in the house. They were roaming through the house because they had diapers on and belly bands to keep them from ripping each other's diapers off and then just peeing freely in the floor, because we battled that for an afternoon and then finally figured it out, got that taken care of. And we had them at night housed in a extra large, very big kennel. But then they started to where they were fighting and not fighting, they were playing, but they were knocking everything over inside of it. So, you know, the geniuses that my wife and I are, we're like, wait a minute, we have an investment in the driveway or in the yard that we're not utilizing right now to let them house at night. We have a whole entire livestock trailer that we completely forgot somehow that we could house them in it, because not only does it have heat, it has air conditioning, it has fans, and it's standalone, it can power on its own. And yeah, so they are now, until we get their house, which is, you can see part of it, it's right there. I went and picked it up about an hour ago, brought it home, and then tomorrow I've got to assemble it. It was somebody else's. It's a few years old, so I've got to knock some bottom boards off of it. I'm going to rebuild the bottom, and then they will have their own house that'll be attached to right next to his barn, for when they finally get fully introduced and we know that everything's good, they like each other, then we can take them out of this trailer. But they're really happy in here because they have a lot of room to run. We have it pinned off to where we can still bottle feed them through that. And there's Munchkin and Brew. Love Duncan's new sibling. Yes, I saw them in the house and it was mass chaos of the cutest. Yeah, you can say it's cute as it is. Like right now they're coming up and they're... If y'all can hear me, if you can actually back out of the live, if something's wrong on my end. Yeah, I'm not surprised. If you can hear me, if you can back out of the live, back in it, it may fix it. I've got connected back to the good internet. I wish I could figure out if I could comment on videos, because I don't think I can. You're good now? Okay. If it does that, I actually read up, because I've watched live before, and if it ever starts doing the repeat thing, if you back out of the live, like get out of it and then join right back, sometimes it fixes it. It's my internet, so y'all don't, if there's anything going wrong with the live, don't ever think it's y'all's, just guarantee it's mine. We have the world's worst internet, and The only problem is there's no companies that offer any other service where we're at. All the high speed Verizon, even like satellite internet, like Starlink, is the where we're at on the side of the mountain has such bad service for Starlink. The only reason I know that because our neighbor tried it. It's not work. It doesn't work. See WFEW. Hello. We're here battling the internet. I'm just kind of standing here right now to make sure I keep a secure connection, and we're going to go check on Duncan. If it starts going bad again, let me know because I'll try to jump routers. Because, again, notoriously bad internet. And I wish there was something we could do with it, but we're in a position to where we live, it's not possible. Bunkin, let me turn his fan down real quick so we can hear. And I'm gonna have to walk around the other way. Hold on, bud. So, y'all get to look at me for a moment because it'll somehow tries to track my face, but it won't track the activity that I'm doing. And now it's not doing it again. So awesome. Oh, there it goes. Let's try this again. Turn the fan down. There we go. Now we'll be able to hear it. Verizon is the only one that works here in the country where well, we have Verizon cell service, and that's what I thought. They're always advertising it, and I'm like, shoot, yeah, we'll do that. It doesn't, they don't cover our area. We're stuck in the Stone Ages here for internet. So, like I said, if it starts getting bad, please somebody say something because I won't know. Let me switch this. There's the bunkin. There's the bunkin. You're not gonna say hey? You're not gonna say hey? Is you sleeping? I even brought you mangoes. You got a big old fluffy bed. You got a big old... He's just relaxing tonight. He's been out though, so... I've been working on 10 different things at once all day today, and he's been out up and down, following me across the fence, so he's pretty whooped. It would have been better if I would have had time. I would have got on earlier, but I'm the only one here holding the fort down, so I had to get everything taken care of. Had the baby goats get their bottles and had to feed Duncan got fed before I got home. Had to go pick up a trailer, pick up goat stuff, come home, and then I got to take the trailer all the way back tomorrow. Can't wait. And not that trailer. That one's ours. I had to go pick up somebody else's to haul some stuff for them. His bedding looks all clean. Yeah, we actually, that was another thing we were supposed to do today. We were supposed to change out his whole entire barn because it's just... Can y'all hear me at all? If y'all can, please tell me because our internet just went down. So, like I said, they're probably working on it somewhere to make it worse. Okay, so you can hear me. Because if y'all just got y'all back. Okay, I'm actually using cell service because our internet just crashed. It's terrible. I don't know what they're doing, but it just gets worse. It seems like every week. And now it's showing we have internet again. So, yeah, I'm not sure what's going on, but it's just terrible. Duckett has gone to bed. Duckett. Hugs and kisses from Kentucky. I will let him know because we have internet as he gets garbled. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Wish there was something I could do with it, but there's not. So I'm gonna walk out here and try this again. I don't know how well it's going to work, but I'm going to end up having to restart everything. Bunking. He's already almost asleep. You don't want to come out here and talk to everybody? We enjoy it regardless. Thank you. It's so frustrating. You're not going to get up. You just had such a hard day of work. You tired, bud? There's not much activity going on tonight, everybody, because like I said, I'm the only one home. Everybody else is gone doing some stuff. I am here holding down everything, trying to get everybody buttoned down for the night. And everybody's laying down sleeping, especially him. That is the most I'm not moving face Dunk has ever had. Yeah, he's done. He's let me stand right here and I'll try to zoom in. I want to go into his barn, but I know as soon as I walk in there, with that thing having a metal roof and metal sides, it's just a death trap for cell phone service. Right now, love that piggy's life. Yeah, we try to make it the best we can for him. Like I said, I really want to walk in there, but I know it's going to cut out as soon as I do. And I can't walk in our, it's all metal, and it'll cut out when I go in there. So if anybody has any suggestions on what you do with crappy internet, how to make the signal at least maybe 10% better, because we have wireless meshes all through the house. There's a repeater that's literally right in that window. Hold on, let me zoom out. There is a repeater right in there. And somehow, Starlink, our neighbor tried. And because of where we're at, I don't know what it is, but even Starlink is about the same as what we have now. And it may actually be a little worse. I really wish I could be that relaxed. Yeah, me too. Where are the two troublemakers? They are, I will go find them. It's not hard. As soon as if I lose service, just start saying, hey, lost service. What y'all doing? And I'm not talking about Maddie and your wife. No, yeah, they're right here. They're, yep, and here they come. They heard me talking. But, or I can come down and climb the nearest tower and adjust the azimuth down, tilt to your local service. I'm only a couple of hours away. Man, all I ask, you ain't got to do that. All I ask is just call like I have and been like, hey, do y'all have any other internet plans that actually work? And hello, Auntie K, that's what I was going to call you. Yes, Duncan is here. He's actually just went to bed because he's lazy. No, he's been up all day. I've been working outside all day, and he's been going back and forth to the fence. And every time I went in there, I was working on his security cameras. He would come up and try to take the pliers out of my pocket. And Auntie K says, not Duncan. We will go let you say that to him. I know you just got in here, so just so you know, internet here is terrible tonight, worse than before, and I'm trying to make this work. What time is it there? Here it is 8:32, and let's see. If you keep calling, they will do drive testing and give you a signal boost. Oh, I have tried and we have called them so many times over the years, and I've called them once this month, and they just keep saying that there's nothing wrong with our service. And they'll come in there. We run a speed test. Everything seems normal. I'm like, well, yeah, anything's normal when your modem is snail speed, but how long does he sleep? He usually sleeps just on and off throughout the day, a few hours. Now through the night, he will sleep completely. He'll wake up. He has a normal time to wake up. He goes to bed about this time, sometimes later. Um, but he usually wakes up about 5:30, and he goes over here and uses the potty, and then he goes back and lays down, and then by about 6, we're in here feeding him. Let's see. I'm trying. Auntie Kay says she loves you. Let's see. Where's it at? Wow, the military just doesn't go out. No, it doesn't. There's still a lot of things that I do. It'll never leave. Like the sleeping thing. I don't sleep much at all. Let's see. Heard. So, and then I can't see. It shows you how bad I can't read the screen. Oh, she gave you little kissy faces, Bunkin. Okay, I'm gonna walk in here with him. So everybody just bear with me. If it starts to drop, just let me know. Kisses and hugs, Duncan. Have beautiful dreams. Don't need an alarm either. No. It's your Bunky. He's such a good boy. What's wrong, buddy? Can I lay down here, or sit down with you, or are you gonna growl when I do it? And just so anybody that hadn't followed very long, I can sit down and see. Axel says, "Sweet dreams, Duncan," and then Auntie Kay says, "Aw," and I'm sorry, Auntie Kay. We're in the South, and I know 100% it's pronounced aunt, but we just say aunt. So you're Auntie Kay now. Let's see. So blessed to be so close. Yeah, but here's the problem about being close. If you followed long enough. He does not like when I sit down with him and touch him. He'll start doing his little growl and tell me to stop. But Madeline can come in here and just lay all over him and pick his head up and put it in his lap, and there's no issues whatsoever. He just loves all over it, and he's gonna get pissed. Well, let's just see if he lets me. I'm just sitting down, bud. I'm just sitting down. You ain't got to grunt. You ain't got to grunt. Can I pet you? Look at them eyes. He's so pretty. He's a good boy. As long as you don't start clacking your teeth and tell me to get up. Thank you. We use the ant pronunciation too. Yeah. You are brave. No, it's just one of those things where I respect him and his size because I know he's a big boy. And once he starts doing his little girl, like he'll start rattling, you'll hear brrr. That's when I'm just like, okay, I get up, because he's never done anything, but I'm not going to push it to that point. And then Annie K says, oh, you got 2 awes, Duncan. And then love you, little one. Oh, little one's a little bit of an understatement, but yeah, he's a little baby. Say, I didn't even touch you. Can't give you sketches. You want to smell? You want to smell? You can just snoot. Oh, and if I leave my hand here long enough, he'll take his lips and start trying to chew on my finger, and we're not doing that. You're a good boy. Annie K. See if he'll let me scratch him. Can I scratch you, bud? You good boy. And you are watching me, aren't you? I'm not going to push him too much because, for one, I don't want to irritate him. But he just does not allow it. When Madeline's here, like I said, she will lay on him. She'll sit like I'm sitting right now, and prop his head right here in her lap. And he'll make like little oof noises, and just as happy as can be. But it's just for her. My wife came in here and sat down, and he does the same thing. She'll start scratching on him, and then eventually he'll start doing his little growl rattle. Ooh. Let's see. I think I lost service again. Thank you, brother, for all the visiting of Duncan. Yeah, no problem. Can everybody still hear me? Because I'm looking at my service right now, and it is dropped. But it seems like if it's working, I have better cell service than I do internet service. Makes 0 sense. Annie K says, so adorable. No, you're good. Oh, crap. Then that's terrible. I have literal 2 bars of cell service. And that is somehow better than my internet. That is sad. All right, we'll go in here and we'll see if he'll. I'm not doing this intentionally, but I just want to see if he'll, because he didn't get upset with me. Let's see if he'll let me scratch him. Can I scratch you when you lay down? You gotta get a bath tomorrow, bud. He's a good boy. Him good boy. And scratch your belly. Scratch your belly. Oh, kick that leg out. It was actually clearer in the barn. Yeah, that makes 0 sense. Explain that. That's how bad the internet is. Let's see. Auntie K. Aw, so cute. Yeah, he hasn't. Can I scratch your ears? Can I scratch your ears? Let's see if we can. If we can probably tell he's in a good mood if he starts kicking his foot. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Oh, you gonna kick it? I don't like the way you're looking at me. How do you bathe him? We literally just he'll be out here, or we'll do it right in the driveway. We'll just take him out there and he just stands still. And I've got a big car wash brush and a regular actual grooming brush for pigs. And he'll just stand there, and sometimes you can tell he's getting irritated with it because he'll put his ears back and he'll start making these, like, they sound like little horns, or like me. And but then he'll just stand there and we scrub him down top to bottom, bathe him, and once he's done, we dry him off, or we've got a air blower and blow him off, and then we'll condition him with his skin and hair and everything. How often do you bathe him? During the summertime when it's nice and spring, we do it 2 to 3 times a week. But every time we do it, we always follow it up with a conditioner so we don't dry his skin out. Auntie K, oh, so cute. I already read that one. Get the hose. Yeah. But Patricia, how often? Summertime, 2 to 3 times a week. My Daisy May Piggy hates baths. Well, I don't know if you have a potbelly or what breed of pig you have. Unless you start doing it, and you may have, and some pigs just do not like them. We've had pigs, she's had show pigs that just absolutely hate a bath. It doesn't matter if you do it 10 times a day. Oh, they'll get used to it. No, they hate it. But Duncan, since he is a retired show pig, he got a bath every other day pretty much. And then of course that followed up with his daily skin routine of skin conditioner, the goat milk lotion that we use for his hair, his skin. And then he always gets his hoof oil, which I've got to do. It's up there. I would love to be doing it right now, but if I go touch his feet right now, I'm pretty sure he'll get pissed. So I'm not gonna do that. I have to wait for Madeline's, because when Madeline's here, she can walk in there, scratch his belly, and he'll stretch out, and then I can sit there and paint his hooves, and he doesn't care. But if I try to go do it by myself right now, it'd be stupid. Potbelly Juliana mix. Okay. If you've had her since she was a baby, I don't know, but if you give her a bath at least when they're young, at least once a week, and just constantly do it, even though if they don't like it, sometimes they'll get used to it. But you may just have the one like Madeline's show pig she's had before, or that just absolutely hate it, and there's nothing you can do about it. And maybe give them treats while you're giving them a bath. Sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. Hogs hate a bath but love a waller. It's a waller. It's southern version of mud bath. We just, yeah, he's see, Cannelwheel. I don't know how. We'll just say you said yeah, it's slang, southern slang basically. You can say when like we say it a lot too when our dogs were on, we're sitting on the couch or something, they jump up in there and jump up on the couch and you laugh and you're like, get off me, don't waller me. It just means flip and flop, and or it does mean a mud bath and all that good stuff. Since 3 months old, now she's 7 years old. Well, then Ellie, it sounds like she just absolutely hates baths. That's just, it's unfortunate, but if you've been doing that and she's 3 months old and then she's 7 now, she just hates baths. But you could try, I don't know if you've tried it, but they make them for goats and sheep, I believe. You can't do it for pigs because it's kind of like a salt mineral thing, but it's like a mineral block that they lick and stuff on. You can't do that for pigs because pigs can't have that kind of sodium or salt at all. But there's things you can buy. I'll actually look up one, and if you can actually email our email that's in our bio, I can send you a link. I've seen it somewhere and I'll find it. But anyway, it doesn't matter. There's these things you can hang on, like if you have a pen to put them in, whatever you have, you can actually hang them on there, and a lot of times it'll entice them to lick or chomp on it. It's a sweet little thing, something. But a lot of people use those to make them stay still long enough while they're licking on it to wash them and dry them and all that kind of good stuff. Yes, I will email you. Thank you so much. Yeah, just if you email me, don't expect an email straight away right back because I've got to find it. I saw it somewhere and I don't know what it is, but again, they make them for goats and just salt and sodium for pigs is a terrible, terrible thing. Let's see. Let's see. She rarely gets bathed. Is all soon. Yeah. You'll hear a lot of people that have pot bellies or just we'll just say any pig in general. They will tell you that no, you don't bathe a pig because that's what the mud's for. Yes and no. They do waller in mud and dirt and stuff like that because it keeps biting insects away. It keeps the sun off of them. It also helps keep moisture inside their skin. So yes, that's true. So if you do give them a bath as often as Duncan gets one or show pigs, you always have to make sure you follow it up with some sort of, we use a local lady that lives, if y'all give me 1 second, I'm moving his little swing out of the way. You follow it up with some sort of skin conditioner, and all natural is what we use. We don't push any other, tell you you're using the wrong stuff, but the only thing that I can tell you is we use the all natural. Y'all hold on 1 second. I'm trying to get this thing out of the way. I got to set this thing down. It's probably going to flip and flop, but it's okay. Come on, there we go. All right, now I'm back. But yeah, just always make sure, even if you just do an occasional bath, try to follow it up with some sort of all-natural skin conditioner. I don't know if we do on YouTube because I run it and I'm terrible at social media. My wife runs the rest of the stuff and she does pretty good. But the lady we use, she's actually came and stayed at our house before. But she's she's about 3 hours from us, but it's Critter Hill goat milk lotion. All of her goat milk comes from her goats. She has her own goats and they're all big babies, and she milks them and then makes all the stuff in a big old huge pot in her kitchen. And she has all kinds of different scents. She has hair growth stuff that actually does work. I can vouch for that. We've used it on some pigs that had really thinning hair, and you put the stuff on them, and then after about 3 or 4 weeks of using it every other day, you can actually notice their coat starts getting thicker and smoother. Let's see. It blocked your comment, Ellie. I don't know why. I know you're busy. Oh no, it has nothing to do with me being busy. It's just I got to find the thing, and it's got to be something safe for pigs. See, Wallering, you learn something new every day. Yes, you do, especially when you talk to hillbillies. Let's see. I remember watching Esther and the Wonder Pig on YouTube getting her bath every day. Yeah, and you can do that. You just have to make, like I said, moisturizing their skin is key. Because if you I've seen pigs before, and it's not that the owner was neglecting them. I would never say that. They were just missing a step, in my opinion. But the pig would get bathed quite often, and they were always worried. Well, my pig's skin keeps peeling, and it just looks cracked and stuff like that. And then I've asked, well, have you done any kind of skin conditioning, like a natural lotion for pigs? And no, I didn't think that was and then they do that, and then about a month and a half later, they, talk to us and they're like, oh, their skin looks amazing. All that flaky skin just brushes right off now, and their skin looks so smooth. It's not that they were doing anything wrong. They were giving the bath. They were just missing that one step. Us hillbillies are good at something. Making new words is one of them. One of the things. I'm from Michigan. Do live in the country on 54 wooded acres, lucky, but grew up in the city. Hold on one second. I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss anybody, because I know Auntie Kay. Is Auntie Kay still in here? I didn't want you to think I'd missed you, because when I get to talking, I just run my mouth about random things. Let's see. Heard the term lipstick on a pig. Never knew they needed lotion. That's actually amazing to learn. Auntie Kate, yeah, I'm here. Okay, good. I hadn't seen you hop in there, so I didn't know if I didn't want you to think I missed anything you said, because texting my friend at the moment. Oh, you ain't gotta tell me that. You just say you were here. What was I gonna say? Say someone pointed out the other night, because I kept getting lost and stuff. They said, you must be ADD. I'm very much 100% so. That's what the VA told me. Lipstick on the pig. I'll see. No, they need a lotion. Yeah, they do need, they have to have some sort of, there's always a debate. You can read 20 different articles, or whatever you want to call it, 20 different books about pigs. One will say pigs don't have scent glands, pigs don't have oil in their skin, and then you read another one that says yes they do, and then they have this, they have that. What I have found, just from having Duncan and then just all the years we've worked with them, pigs do have scent, and this is what makes the internet trolls come out and just try to tear us to shreds, because all the comments about bacon and this and that. Duncan actually, the myth about pigs stinking, pigs actually do not really have a smell, but they do. Duncan actually smells like maple syrup, and most pigs do. Not all. Notice I said not all, but most pigs do have some sort of, stupid gimbal, have some sort of scent, and usually it's a sweet smell. The stink associated with them is from their poop and their pee, because their pee has so much ammonia in it. Their pee smells terrible. Every pig Madeline's ever had, I've had to pick up for her to check something or whatever when they're babies, and every one of them has peed on me. And you cannot get that stuff off. It seems like days to get that scent off of you. And their poop is pretty pungent. But their skin themselves. Oh, DJ, hey, you're in here now. DJ could probably, because she raises pigs too. She could probably tell you pigs do not stink, but they do have their own scent. And like I said, Duncan's scent is not joking. He smells like maple syrup. And that's natural. You put on him, he just has that scent. Let's see. They get so itchy sometimes. Yeah, that could be just they like to be, they like to scratch. That's just a thing they do, like cows and horses. And it could be they have dry skin. Yeah, this is heaven on earth. Really no neighbors. Quiet, just me and my dog. Yeah, that would be nice. Luckily, we do live in the country, but we live in a subdivision. and we're away from highways and everything. But luckily, even though we do have neighbors, we have some of the best neighbors ever, and we can't complain with that. That was me, and they told me the same after Iraq. Yeah, yeah. My behavioral health doctor actually was the one that called me out on it because she was talking the entire time about something I don't remember, but she asked me. She said, "Are you paying attention to what I'm saying?" And I said, "No, not at all." And so, thank you for your service. Patricia, you've thanked me for my service before, and again, I want to say that I won't get into it much because I don't know how sensitive a topic it is, but thank you for your service because of your boy, and I understand, and you don't have to thank me. Your son, he's done everything. So, yep, that I'm not good with words, but your son is the one that needs to be thanked, and I remember the story. Um, Thank you for your clarification on the scent and gland thing. I've heard many different things. It is the pig itself with the smell, or the put off, or the off put. Yeah, like I said, the biggest down from pig ownership, or the myths about pigs, is they're nasty, they stink. That is, I'll argue that to my death. That is 100% false. And the whole pigs will eat everything, false. But then you have the people saying, well, I had pigs that would eat this, they'd eat other pigs. And that is just, to me, is the most insulting and the most, that's terrible for those animals, because all that tells me is they're not being taken care of, and you're either starving them to the point where they have to do that, because any animal, even humans, will eat their own if they have to, if they're put into that situation, and that is just terrible. Let's see. Welcome, Debbie. Oh, don't welcome her. She's late. The P. Hey, Deb, glad you made it. How hard is it to not want to eat him smelling like a mayo? It is probably, it's not hard at all. It's the easiest thing ever, because Bunkins are my buddy. That will never, ever be a thought. We don't talk about the things we did. Thank you for your support. Anytime. Yes, every pig has their own scent. The mangoes are really sweet smelling. Our landrace and red wattle salads usually smell like celery. I've actually never heard that, celery. My three others smell sweet or like celery. Huh. Thank you, Tom. Both you and Corey, and you can also. Hi from Texas. Hello, James from Texas. 956. I'm guessing that's your area code. No thanks needed, ma'am. We did what we did because we did, not for the recognition. Yeah. My two sows won't eat red, orange, or yellow bell peppers. They love the green bell peppers. I can't remember which one Duncan liked and didn't like. Those are in videos, and I don't remember. I think piggies smell wonderful. Yeah, they do. Just don't smell their butts, because they like to fart. I know, but you still served, and I know that's not easy. At times it was not. I lost, actually. Well, we're not going to get into that. Let's see. Brother, are you a meat eater? I am indeed. That's one thing on our channel. We do not hide. We are not vegetarian or vegan. Have nothing against it. When it comes to pork itself, we're not very big pork eaters. Even though our daughter shows livestock, we do not. Kind of like, I think Deb said it once. We eat more chicken and beef than anything else. Pork it's rare. I don't know why. We just don't. It's not because we have Duncan. We love Duncan to the ends of the earth, but we're just not big pork eaters. I try to be a vegetarian. Duncan doesn't like the green ones. Oh, see, yeah, Deb knows I don't, and he's my pig. Okay, Debbie, do you know what wallering is? I believe so. Duncan is the opposite of my girl. If not, I'll tell you. Oh, you can is he's throwing out the southern quiz tonight, Deb. Got to jump off here. Bath time for this human. Thank you for everything. Love you guys. 99 time Duncan. Sweet boy, sleep well with the best dreams. Duncan got some sweet dreams from Miss Ellie. Well, have a great night, Ellie. And thanks for coming in. The only way I remember this is the other way of my girl. Tell me. Okay, I'll say it. I'm gonna try to beat him to it, but hold on. Is this time Duncan goes to sleep at night? Annie K, I said this earlier, I think, and you may not have been here. Yeah, no, you weren't in here yet. He actually came in here early because I've been working all day here and elsewhere, just working on things fire away. Every time I was walking around his barn, he followed me that every inch of it. Like last night, he was up later, but I guess he just wore himself out. He came in here like 20 minutes ago and just passed out. He is just so tired. So yes and no. Sometimes it's later. Oh, and his light cut out. Let's see. Every night. Wonder we had earlier comment on if it was a pig thing or a southern thing. Okay, thank you for you guys as well. For see y'all soon. Yeah, it's definitely a southern thing, I reckon. Yeah, maybe it's a southern thing. I just lost my train of thought of where I was at. Is this the time to... Oh, yeah, sorry. Okay, yeah, it just depends on how much he's active through the day. Sometimes it's right at 9 when his light goes. It just depends on how active he is during the day. But right now, it's kind of average about when he goes to bed. Let's see. We're wallering in mud. Yep, exactly. Annie K. Yeah, he did have a full day. That's him. They have wallows up north. Down here, we have hog wallers. Let's see. Annie K sent you some kisses. Hog. Let's see. Hey, if the screen goes back for a second or pauses, I'm turning his lights back on. I have to. And the light being on does not bother him whatsoever because he is out. Let's see if we can sneak up on him. I won't get close. Oh, no, he already opened his. It's just me, buddy. You want a little snack laying down? Get him a mango. We'll get him a piece of a mango. He's been a good boy. Where did I put them? They're right here. Oh, and you'll see it too. This is what I know. They're terrible, so nobody has to say anything yet. But I pretty much live off these things. I drink way too many, but I don't do it for the energy. I do it for the taste. Oh. Oh, there we go. Boar's breath smells like really sharp cologne. That's a weird one. I haven't heard that. Duncan's just smells like, doesn't really stink. It's just hot breath. Don't worry, Corey. I do too with the drink. I don't drink alcohol. It's nothing that I have nothing against it. I have nothing against anybody that drinks alcohol whatsoever. It's just how I grew up. I just choose not to. Well, we'll say this too. I don't like the taste of alcohol or beer at all. But the other thing is just how I grew up. It's not a scenario I'd want to put my child through. So I just choose to. I could take it or leave it. I just don't like alcohol. Again, just taste of it. To me. I meant the energy drinks. Oh, I drink way too many of them, and I know it's bad for me. Patricia, Duncan's thinking, Dad, just leave me alone. Treats, okay, yeah, probably so. Yeah, of course you want your mango. Yeah, you're a good boy. Now we'll see how tired he is if he comes out here. If I stand, it comes to get more because he's just laying there chomping. Yeah, you big boy. Auntie K, I missed one of yours. Mango. Yes, he likes him some dried mangoes. But with Duncan, it's because he's been fixed. Oh, yeah. Why did it? Annie K literally like blocked your comment. This is all big boy. I swear, social media, I'm not going to say just YouTube, but social media that I've noticed block the most unrelated, unnecessary things like the comment you just posted, but they'll let people say just terrible things about somebody, and it's just like, nah, it's okay. Let's see, but because he's I try to drink, but after 2, I'm throwing up and down for the night. I just, it's just not my thing. I cannot stand the smell or the taste of alcohol. I don't know why. It's just I've never, like my wife, whenever, and she's like that too. She may have, if we go out to a nice dinner, which is rare, so about maybe once or twice a year, she'll have like some sort of a mixed drink, and she'll sip on it. And after she has one, she's fine. She's like, I'm done, and she'll get a soda or a tea. But she's always like, here, try this one. It's so good. And I'm like, I'll try a small sip, and then as soon as I sip it, I have that face of like you sucking on a lemon. I can't do it. Oh, big boy, dried mango. Yep, he got to love him some dried mangoes. I'm quicker to smoke a joint with 100% regular legal here in Michigan. Hey, that's the thing too. I have nothing against anything really anybody wants to do. If that's what you want to do it. Makes you happy, good. It don't hurt me none. Duncan is not excited enough about the mango to get up. No, looks like he may have dropped one because that nose is working in them shavings. If I'm drinking, it's tequila. Shoo! My wife, well, a few years ago, I told her she was banned from, again, it's a rare thing for her. Like I said, once or twice a year, she'll have a drink. And, she's banned from having tequila. She's one of them women. But as soon as she drinks one, she's mean. Let's see. I have to drink a lot myself. Yep. Sometimes I haven't. Annie K, look at you throwing them references out there. What are you doing, dude? Did you drop some? I like my Captain Morgan. Woo! I'm 69 years old and live life the way I want. Absolutely. That's why I tell my mother-in-law, she is, a few of you have probably heard my wife talking. She lost her father last year, and it was rough on all of them. And but I always tell my mother-in-law whenever she's doing something, she'd be like, you think it hurt if I do this? And I'm not going to say it on the live just because I try to keep this kid friendly, but I just look at her and I tell her, I say, you do whatever you want. You're a grown woman. You've lived your life the way you want to live it. And if anybody has anything to say about it, who cares? You don't live with them, live your life how you want to do it. If it makes you happy, do it. I say it with a little bit more colorful language sometimes because it'll be something somebody said, well, they said if, I wouldn't do this because of that. I'm like, who cares? Do you feed them? Do you house them? Do you do it? No. Okay, well then who cares what they think? Do what you want. I don't get mean at all on tequila, but I know some people who do. That'd be my wife. Love her to death, but she whenever someone says, hey, we're gonna go out, again, rare, but if someone says, oh, we're gonna go out and have margaritas, I just look at her and say, you're not. I say, as long as it makes you happy and it isn't actually hurting anyone, I say go for it. Absolutely. Was almost murdered by my ex-husband, so my PTSD is pretty deep. I either take chemical Western medicine or I can't pronounce. Like I said, do your thing. You'd never hear judgment from us because just like Deb said, if it ain't hurting nobody, I mean, even with people that get hooked on harder things, it's hurting them and their family too. But that's what makes them happy. But that's the other thing. If it hurts the family, it's just that's a tough. I'm not even gonna get into that. But yeah, if it makes you happy and it ain't hurt nobody, have fun. I've lost my husband, son, and daughter, and don't answer to anyone anymore. Absolutely. You, if all that's happened to you, yeah, you get a green card pass, whatever, a day to do whatever. Some severe anxiety. Hey, again, makes you happy. It works. Do it. So sorry to hear that, Annie K. Yeah, that's a pretty rough one too. Again, can't relate, so I'm bad with words, and that's that's why when ever asked, because I've only been to a few funerals, people asked hey, you want to say some words? No, I don't, because I'm terrible at it. And I'll say something that'll hurt somebody's feelings, 100% joking, because me and that person that has passed had jokes together, and I don't know what to say when people are crying. I get really uncomfortable, so I'm terrible at it. Let's see. Thank goodness for earth medicine. Yeah. Mahalo New Patrick. Yeah, hey, Annie K, you gotta stop. You gotta remember that I'm a hillbilly. I can't pronounce half of anything. Short acronyms. I'm good at acronyms, except ones for internet, because I don't know what they mean. Let's see. Where it is. You're doing pretty great. Hey, you know, not good at a lot of things, but I can make up words and make them sound right, I guess. Make sure I haven't missed anybody, have I? No, have not. I think we do need to go check on the goats though, because old Duncan's just, he ain't. Why does this gimbal keep doing this? Trying to make sure I'm not losing nothing. It's so lonely here. Nobody's here except Duncan. Well, I can't be lonely because Duncan, he is my service animal. So, but just other people. I'm home alone. You're on a roll tonight, Corey. Hey, I'm like butter. I'm on a roll. Or I could be like, I'm a tube, like toilet paper. I'm on a roll. What y'all doing? What y'all doing? Does that look like somebody pulled into my driveway? Okay, no. Me. What's wrong? Those are big babies. You're on. Okay, I already read that. You're on a roll. What you doing, Big Ben? Wait a minute there. We're here with you. Oh, no. I know that. I'm not talking about that. I know y'all are here. I'm just talking about physically. And usually I got my wife telling me, or helping me try to explain stuff. And I usually get my kid giving me attitude. So that's all I'm talking about. I know y'all are here. Let's see. Did the girls leave for their trip? No. Whenever their spring break is, which is, what is this, March? It's next. Maddie has a friend that they were going out to eat dinner together. So they went and ate dinner. And I think she's staying the night here tonight. So yay me. I have two teenage females in my house, and it's terrible. And then, but my wife had her little girls outing with some other show family moms. They were going to watch some movie that came out recently. So she'll be home a little bit later. I just choose, if I don't have to leave my house, I don't like, I know everybody sees me on the videos, and I am truly happy and I'm chipper in the videos, but when I'm out in public, we've been told before that we look like we're stuck up and we're mean and stuff like that, and it's not. It's me and my daughter both are really quiet when we're out in public. I'm not really, even though I go to big shows all the time for my kid, you can see everybody in the stands and in the videos, and then you'll probably see me standing close to a door by myself. I get really uneasy sometimes out in public. That's why I work by myself for my job. I don't have to work with nobody. I work great by myself, but And the reason I'm always happy and chipper in the videos, because I am happy and chipper, but I'm home. I feel comfortable here. But when I'm out in public, and it's not that I'm mean, I'm not. I'm really quiet. I'm real reserved. My daughter's the same way. That's just how we are. We don't, you know, try to do flashy things to get attention when we're places. We're the ones that you'll see hiding off by ourselves. Hugs and kisses from Auntie K. Duncan, he's a service pig. Do you take him to the visit hospitals and therapy centers? Duncan, yeah, he actually is. I need to find out if he's the first one ever. I've said that before, but I need to check into it. But yes, he is registered as my service animal through the VA. And that was mainly done as a protection for him, because it actually does help protect him. But no, the terms of it, he cannot get on an airplane. He can't go into restaurants, which we would never even think of doing that anyway. But no, we do take Duncan to like the schools when they do fundraisers or stuff to get donations and stuff. Duncan's been to a Kiss the Pig event. He's went to multiple times, been to a Heritage Day for a local elementary school. But again, the having him as a service animal, it's just an extra protection for him. So basically, so somebody can't come up and say, "Oh, I love the internet." Is it still God? Oh Lord, this is just. You're back. Okay. Yeah, and our internet went down again. So I'm just gonna go ahead and well, it just popped back on. But yeah, I'm gonna jump off from here, and I gotta go reset all this stuff because we've been having issues all day long. So sadly, we don't go home until Tuesday. That's a long trip. That's cool. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna jump off for the night. I gotta go inside and I gotta get Duncan closed up. I gotta go get the goats closed up, and then I gotta go put some stuff away in my trailer. It's just the internet's so bad. I'm just gonna jump off, try to get everything reset, get it all working, and we'll try to do this again tomorrow. I'm gonna try to do it a little bit earlier, as long as I don't get caught up with a bunch of chores, and get Duncan out when he's actually in his prime and walking around and being happy. So if y'all can hear me, sorry for how bad the internet service was tonight. See you guys tomorrow. Awesome live chats, Corey. You can only do what you can. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna go in and try to, like I said, get everything reset. I've got to figure out some sort of a booster that works better than the ones we have, because this is just terrible tonight. So anyway, like I said, I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna try to hop on a little earlier. Y'all have a great night, and I'm gonna go get some stuff done and chill out.